Hey y'all, it is sunshine. All right, what a great weekend it was. Chuck Wagon Cook-Off was so much fun. The guys didn't place, but they had a great time, and that's all that matters. Um, we, me, my sister and I went and had pedicures, and I will never do that again. That's not for me. My toes look cute as buttons, but I don't think pedicures are my deal. I just don't. But he didn't run away screaming when he saw my feet. He was like, okay, I can handle this. Hot Stuff was like, did he have to get out the belt sander? And I said, I think so. He brought out that big old cheese grater. So, yeah. Friday, we had to go and, sorry, my hair is bothering me. I feel like I'm barely put together today. And it's already 1 o'clock. Friday, we had to go get the marriage license because somebody dropped the ball on that. One of us did. I don't know who. Oopsies. We're getting married Saturday. We just got the marriage license Friday. It is what it is. So, we're trying to get this lined out and ironed out. But, you know, maybe I shouldn't be the person planning my own wedding. Just saying. Some things may not should have been left to me. Okay, so y'all, I am doing a rush job piece that I really wanted to do for the wedding. Okay, I started it last week. And I was like, okay, maybe I can get this done. Y'all know my great ideas and how nothing ever works like that. So, anyway, so it's a bent creek piece called Wedding Row, and it's the sampler piece, and it's Of My Love Be Sure. And you can put your names and the date and everything. It comes with that piece too and everything. Well, this is what I hate about patterns like this. They put a chunk of it here, and then they put a chunk at the bottom. Well, my mind doesn't comprehend like that, especially when you have massive chunks of space between each set of letters, each set of words. So I put the scissors in my hands and did it the way I needed to do it to make it work. See? So, I hate to cut up a pattern, but, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. There's just no way around that. So, I'm on the struggle bus of finishing it. I want to finish it like I need to finish it. I still got a little ways to go. Can I get it done? I got to get it done before Saturday because I got to get it framed somewhere. I might have bit off more than I could chew. Excuse me. And honestly, I think this fabric was way too big for this piece. Like, I wasted so much fabric. But whatever. All right, you ready to see? Ready to see? This is as far as I've gotten. So, I started in the middle. Usually I'm a left hand, upper, right hand, left upper start person. But I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room because this fabric I've never stitched on. I've never stitched on this. But see, there's nothing going to be up here. There's nothing down here. What do you want me to do, folks? This is, the people designing this, I'm like, hello, that's a lot of wasted fabric. This is on a piece I found at the Goodwill. It's 22 count hard. It's either hard anger or hard I don't know. You know, as Texans, we don't know 100% sure how to pronounce some words. Hard anger. hard. I don't know. Anyway, but it's Charles Craft, 22 count. And now, let me say this. You can sort of see the pattern here. There is some little bit of stuff, you know, up above it and below it, but it's right there on top of those words. You can't see a lot of this pattern because I have it taped all hunky joe. Anyway, so I don't understand. Maybe that was my fault. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. It's a lot of winging and a hoping and a prayer. So, well, and I think it was because I was trying to find the middle of the fabric. I think that's because the way I was shown is you fold in half and then fold in half again. And where that corner is, that is your middle of your fabric. Well, I didn't know it was going to waste this much fabric. But that's okay because I will never stitch on this count of fabric again. It was a struggle bus. It's been a struggle bus. I can see it, but I don't enjoy stitching on it. And that's a big thing when it comes to stitching. I want to enjoy the stitch. I don't want to struggle. Would I love to be able to stitch on 22? Yeah, because it looks fantastic. I think I am going to step away from 14 and try a 16 or an 18. Because I feel like if I can do 22 count, maybe, just maybe, I can do 16 or 18. But here's the graph. Now, I don't think I can show you. But here's the piece that has all the letters and stuff. So, you know, it does have that. So anyway, I am hoping to get this done. I don't know, sometime before Saturday. I don't know how I'm going to mount it. Well, I'm not really going to mount it. I may just put it on foam board. You know what I'm saying? That foam board stuff you get at the Dollar Tree. I may just do that. Because it don't really need a frame. And maybe frame it down the road right now. I don't know. I don't know. This is not my cup of tea, or this is not my area of expertise. I don't know how to frame anything because everything I have, I'm still working on. I don't have finishes. I don't have a lot of finishes. And what finishes I do have sit in a tote because it's too dang expensive to frame. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I can go to Goodwill with it and see if I can find a frame that sort of fits. I don't want glass in it. I do know that. I do not want glass. If glass can be broken, I can break it. So I know that. We'll just have to see what I can find. Or a thrift store, because Goodwill is stupidly outrageous nowadays. And it's all donated, and don't even get me started on Goodwill. So, anyway, I'm going to try to finish this within the next day or two. But I am so busy. It's 1 o'clock. Well, now it's almost 2 o'clock. I had to do like 2 wagon loads of laundry at the mat. And then I went and had to go get stuff to the cleaners to get starched and ironed and pressed. And then I'm on the phone most of the morning with the realtor trying to find us a house. You know, thankfully, she and I go to church together. And we have to remind each other, yes, that God will help us. You know, it's not on our timing, it's His timing. We just have to open our hearts and our minds to hear where He's going to point us. Because at the end of the day, He said He will provide. And you know what? My God has provided. He has provided, He has provided, He has provided. And I have to stand on the promise of Philippians. that we are not to worry about anything, but pray about everything. And so I try my very hardest not to worry about it. Let go, let God handle it. And I just claim it, that I know that he will provide and take care of the situation. We are kind of in last minute mode, but I'm not going to let that get to me. You know, people are asking, how are you not nervous when you're getting married on Saturday? I said, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I really am good. What is the point of worrying and stress and being nervous about something? You know what I'm saying? There's no point to that. So, and I know, you know, God tells us to not worry. So if we start worrying, we're going against him, right? So what is the point? What is the point? You know, I've got to trust. I've got to put my full trust in him and know that he will take care of it. He is taking care of us. You know what I'm saying? He has always provided, no matter what the struggle. And he will never put something on us that we cannot handle ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be there with us no matter what. So anyway, I know things are going to happen when they happen, because he wrote the book of our lives. He knows every word of our pages of that book. So why not trust him? He wrote our book. So why not trust him? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys, I love y'all. I got to go because my realtor just texted me. So hopefully we will get this done this week. And if I get it done before the wedding, I will come back on here and show y'all. I know Mondays are Stitch Mondays, but don't worry. I'll just go ahead and show you if I can get it done this week. All right, guys, y'all take care. Bye.